This next segment is kind of a goofy one. My in-laws are living with me right now because they're temporarily homeless. They tried to move and their housing situation fell apart, and they got her mom to help them put stuff in storage and move stuff around. And they needed $130 to put stuff in storage to pay for the U-Haul. So I paid the 130. And then we find out, nope, it's not paid for. All that money went in the gas tank, and now their credit card has been charged $142. So they decided to hold their stuff hostage, put an extra padlock on it, and start selling it on Facebook, even though it's not their belongings and the storage unit's not even in their name. It was in their billing name, but not in their ownership name. So I stepped in and had to deal with the craziest bitch alive, the most evil mother I've seen in a long time, and that includes my own. So here's a little phone call that I had with them, and I hope, for those of you viewing, you'll get to see some annotations on the screen. But for those of you not viewing, well, you'll just have to enjoy it for the majesty it is. Take a listen.
Hello?
Is Rosemary available?
This is her.
Hey, Rosemary, this is Brian from Seattle Register and the Glossy podcast. I was wanting to call and give you some good news. You're getting your money.
What money?
Well, as I understand, your daughter Jen owes you $192, and you need to get that, so I'm here to help.
Okay, how am I getting my money?
Well, first, can you...
I've been fucked over too many times. I don't want to play my games.
Okay, well, language. What is the $192 for?
She had us rent her a U-Haul to move her from Everett to Tacoma, where she put her stuff in a storage unit under my other half's name.
Okay.
It is the remaining balance of that U-Haul that she told me she took care of, and they just pulled it and drained our bank account.
Okay. So, what would be a good solution for everyone?
She gives me my damn money, and I'll lock her storage locker so she can get her stuff.
Okay. Language. I'm here to help. What happens if she doesn't give you the money this second?
I have a yard sale as of Saturday.
Okay.
My bills have to be paid by Monday.
Okay.
The
So,
money that was pulled out of my account for her U-Haul truck was
okay.
to pay my bills.
Okay.
My bills have to be paid by Monday. So either she gives me my money by Friday night, or come Saturday, I have a yard sale, because, again, the storage unit is in my other half's name.
Gotcha.
I have put a second padlock on it. If it gets removed, it is called breaking and entering.
Okay. Well, I must stress, I'm here to help. I can cut a check this second if it makes that big of a difference. But I do have to warn you, reporting it as breaking and entering would be a false report, and they do take that seriously. Selling her stuff, especially if it includes the property from Aaron's, the rental place, would be theft, and that would be a big deal because Aaron's would prosecute it. And
Okay, the money being removed from my account, would that not be considered theft?
that's something that you would need to take up with U-Haul, because they were very clear with Jen that they would not do that. And I think that's ridiculous, and I would be happy to be your advocate in, calling them and telling them they need to honor their commitments. Because you're right. That is bullshit.
A zero balance.
Okay. That I can't help with. All I'm trying to do is solve problems. If you would like...
All I'm trying to do is get my money. She told me she was going to take care of it. Obviously, you all did not take care of it. They did not take care of it. Because, for one, you sound like the same person my other half talked to when they said it was you all. Okay? This is the same number that has popped up on my phone several times that Jennifer has called from. Okay? I need the money by Friday. I've already let her know that. I will get a hold of TPD to let them know. If my money is not here by Friday, the money that was removed from my account, I'm having a yard sale, period. The stuff is in my possession.
Okay, so let's calm down real quick. We're getting kind of excited.
Calm down. Do you not understand?
Calm the fuck down. Cool your jets, Turbo. No, listen, hey, I'm not your enemy. I'm not your enemy, guy. Lady, I'm not your enemy. Hey, I've already said I will cut you a goddamn check if you just calm the fuck down. Will you do that for me, please?
Hold on. Baby, will you talk to this fucking moron? I don't fucking know. Somebody for Jack.
Hello?
Hi, my name's Brian. I'm with Seattle Register and the Glossy podcast. Who am I speaking with?
My name's Kurt. I'm the one that,
It's the moron that's married Stefan's fucking sister. I'm not stupid.
That is correct. I am married to Stefan's sister.
Can I get the phone turned on?
But I am also a newsman and a podcaster, and I'm here to help. I have said about 3 times now, I'm willing to cut a check if Captain Cuckoo Pants calms the fuck down.
okay, all I know is I just need my money back because I agreed to help them and they have bit me more than once.
Buddy, I'm in the same boat. I'm trying to prevent your wife from going to jail for selling property that belongs to Aaron's. You're not going to get $192 from a yard sale. We both know that. If you do that, you'll be committing a criminal act, and I don't want you to do that. Jen don't want you to do that. Nobody wants you to do that. So can you and I, as friends, as enemies who get along, as whatever, just work it out?
Okay, as long as I get my money, I'm happy with it.
Okay. Would you be willing to drive to my house tomorrow to pick up a crisp $100 bill?
What was that?
Would you be willing to drive to my house tomorrow to pick up a crisp $100 bill?
Okay, unfortunately, that wouldn't cover it. They took 143 plus out of my account, which is supposed to pay a bill come tomorrow morning, actually. But that's not the point. The point is I need to get that money back. It was supposed to be, there was an agreement that they were paying for the U-Haul.
And unfortunately, it's U-Haul that's broken the deal. U-Haul was only supposed to take, they were supposed to hold it as credit and take payments, and they chose not to. And as I said to your wife or girlfriend or whatever, I would be happy to be your ally in that fight. But what I'm saying is, if you try to sell their stuff or sabotage their stuff, Aaron's, who is the legal owner of the only things of value in their storage unit, will likely get very, very ugly. And I don't want that to happen. You don't want that. Nobody wants that to happen. So Jen and Steven are not my problem. I'm just trying to make peace. What can I do to help you to make peace?
Like I said, I just need my money back and for them to take care of their U-Haul stuff because it hasn't touched me. I did it just to help them. I just got out of surgery the day before the stuff happened.
Okay, they've been living in my house for a month, and a couple years ago they lived in my house for 3 months. I've never taken 1 penny of rent or utilities You know, we're all in this together, man. I don't agree with their choices necessarily, but I help to the best of my ability. So, I'm trying to help. If you don't want my help, I won't help.
See, that's not what I said.
Okay. And by the way, thank you for working with me. I appreciate this. I really do.
Number one, I work tomorrow, so there's no way I can drive up there.
Okay. Hello?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, sorry. You know, tell me what I can do to prevent the end of the world.
Like I said, I just need my money back so I can pay my bills. It's just not supposed to happen. Like
I agree.
Said,
But selling their stuff is not a solution that works for anybody.
that wasn't my idea, so.
I understand, and again, I appreciate you being patient with me. I'm not trying to cause trouble. So, what can I do to prevent her stuff from being stolen? If you get $192 on the 1st, would that do it?
Well, the problem is I have bills that are due before that. That money was supposed to pay 3 bills. And unfortunately now I can't pay that because I don't have the money.
I understand.
I don't pay again until for another 2 weeks.
Do you have a PayPal account by any chance?
I don't.
Okay. Well, I can't help you there then. I'm just trying to find solutions that results in nobody going to jail and nobody losing.
We can drive to Tacoma tomorrow.
Unfortunately, I have an interview in Bellevue.
What about Friday?
Friday might work.
I can give you an address to drive to where I work. Pretty easy to find.
Where do you work?
Tacoma.
Well, I imagine that's on the map.
It's, building's been there for 92 years.
Okay. Could I bring you 100 on Friday, with the rest coming at the end of the month?
That's fine.
And we're okay for today.
Yes.
I appreciate you being so reasonable, and I'm saying that with sincerity.
I do try.
All right. I will have Jen make the arrangements for us to see you on Friday.
Okay.
If you'd like to know the conclusion of that one, it was that I did drive down to Tacoma and put not one crisp $100 bill in his hand, but 5 crisp 20s. He was not exactly pleasant, not exactly personable, but at least he wasn't that raging lunatic that is his wife. By the way, that's not Jen's dad. That's not Jen's stepdad, because they're not married. That's her uncle's stepdad. I don't know how that works, but apparently in a world where we can't correct the difference between $192 and $142, and it's worth committing criminal acts to try and recoup $30 by selling shit illegally on Facebook, all that stuff makes sense. So, guys, I hope you're watching this. Don't be fucking Looney Tunes in the future. I can only cut so many checks.